Good afternoon, everybody. And first of all, let me add my welcome to all of the others who have provided welcome to such a wonderful day at Nipissing University, a wonderful day to honor some exceptional young people and the leadership they provided their community. It's a challenge for me, though, and I'm going to take a few moments to talk just a minute about leadership. I say just a minute, although I have to tell you, no one at Nipissing University ever complained that one of my speeches was too small. But I would like to comment on leadership for just a moment. At one point in my life, I was a professional of organizational behavior, and I tried to teach leadership and research it and write about it. And one of the things I learned, how elusive the concept was. And if you think it's not elusive, take out your iPhone. No, don't take out your iPhone, sorry. I did it for you. I went to my iPhone and I typed into Amazon Books, leadership books, and I came up with 100,000 hits on my iPhone, and that's because my iPhone limited the number of hits it would give. So 100,000 people are out there thinking that they have the answers to leadership, right? They got the 7 steps to effective leadership, and they got the guaranteed way to be the leader, all that kind of stuff. 100,000 people are thinking that this is the way to go, and you know that leadership has really made it as a topic when, of course, there is a Leadership for Dummies book. And there's a Leadership for Dummies. Well, look, from all of these books and all this research and all this writing, we can certainly conclude that leadership is both important and elusive. But let me tell you one thing. Leadership is not for dummies. Just isn't for dummies. And well, you're going to learn today that leadership is not for dummies, because you're going to meet people who aren't dummies. These are young people who demonstrate for us, and demonstrate for me, what real leadership should be in 2020 and beyond. So just let me give you a few examples of what I think you're going to learn from these young people today. First of all, there's no such thing as latent leadership. There's no such thing as leadership potential. There is only leadership in action. So what you're not going to see here today are people who sit at their computers and try and change the world with Twitter or Facebook posts. These are people who go out and take action, and that's what the world needs today. They need more people who do less clicking and a little more action. So look for that today in the students. Secondly, this is quite interesting from my perspective. You're not going to see leaders today who are boxed in by either ideology or perhaps politics. God forbid politics. Politics and leadership are totally other topic. I won't get into that one today. But no, these people aren't boxed in. You're never going to hear in their bios any talk of left or center or right. All you're going to hear are people who are motivated to do the right thing to change some part of the world, and that's the kind of leadership we need today. People who are more interested in doing the right thing rather than the expedient or perhaps the most popular thing. I'll give you one more thing, and then I'll pass you on to who you really wanted to hear from today, which is the students. The leaders you're going to meet today, you'll find out that their leadership isn't about them. Their leadership is about the others around them. And they see their role as creating the environment where their followers can excel at leadership, not where they excel at leadership. And so put it another way, there's no ego in their leadership. There's no self-serving notion to the leadership of the young people you're going to hear about today. And that's the kind of leadership that we need more of in the world. Leadership that is not ego-driven, but is driven by the followers, driven by the people that you serve through your leadership. So those are a few random thoughts I had to help you off today. I will finish by telling you that you're going to listen to the bios of these people, you're going to meet these young people today, and you are going to be inspired and motivated. And for that, I thank the young people again. To Nipissing University, I will finish by thanking you. Leadership does not take place in a vacuum. There has to be a setting, there has to be a place where leadership can thrive. And Nipissing University, you do that better than any other university in the country. And that's why on every measure there is on student success and student satisfaction, Nipissing University is #1. So thank you, Nipissing, for doing that. So finally, my final comment, students, thank you again for the world you're going to create, but most importantly, I'm humbled by the idea that my name might be attached to the successes that you are guaranteed to have in your futures. Thank you, students. Thanks for that, and thanks for the world you're going to create for all of us. Everybody, have a wonderful day.